Deputy Catherine Murphy.
Taoiseach, the women that have been caught up in the cervical check, the 221 plus group, are wondering about the ex gratia payment. The Minister for Health indicated that it would be in place within a few weeks, and that was a few weeks ago. I don't know if you're aware that there is a degree of panic within that group, where the cost, for example, of having the slides independently tested will cost about £2,500 sterling for each one of those, and they've been told that they won't be able to claim that back. Now, there's a panic about the cost of this, and commitments have been given, and indeed apologies have been given to the women. In fact, a commitment was given that no woman would have to go to court, indeed by yourself, Taoiseach. There is a fight going on behind the scene all the time for these women.
All right, thank you, Deputy.
And I'm asking you, when will the ex gratia payment be made, and can something be done in relation to some of these costs that these women are facing?
There's two separate pieces of work being done here. There's the tribunal, which will be an alternative to court for women who wish to claim medical negligence, and that is being established on foot of the recommendations of Justice Meenan, and that's one of only 6 items of legislation prioritised for this session. It's progressing well, and we'd anticipate that the legislation will be before the House as well before the summer recess, provided things stay on track.
Thank you,
in relation to the ex gratia scheme, which is different, that relates to the non-disclosure of the clinical audit. The Minister has a draft memo already, but he needs to identify a judge and make some changes to terms of reference, but I would anticipate that will come to Cabinet next week or the week after. But he needs to identify a judge that's willing to be in charge of the scheme and also get the terms of reference agreed by that judge, because you can't really appoint a judge until they're happy with the scheme that they're going to administer. However, for the tribunal element, a judge has already been identified, and that's Judge Mary Irvine.
Thank you, Taoiseach. Deputy Eamon Ryan.